And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are starting off a bit cloudy, and there has been some light drizzle and some pop-up showers for the south I-20 corridor. Most of the drizzle has been occurring across parts of Franklin and Catahoula Parish. The nearest heavier activity is actually just north of Shreveport and south of Texarkana. But the rest of the Arklamas, we could definitely see more pop-ups as we progress throughout the day. We're starting to see something kind of pop up now in northeastern parts of Tensas, and Madison is actually near Tallulah. So as we progress throughout the day, we will see maybe some light drizzle shower for the morning hours, but it's going to be this afternoon where we see more scattered activity of more heavier showers and thunderstorms, and this is all because that frontal boundary has now held up across the Gulf Coast. We will actually see the bulk of the activity stay along and south of the actual I-20 corridor for this evening. Now further north, we have a lot of dry air across the Central Plains and the Ohio River Valley. It's yet to reach us. We still have a lot of moisture, thus the cloud cover that we currently have now, but that'll start mixing again through tomorrow and through this weekend. Area-wide, we're sitting in the mid-70s, 75 Monroe, 73 Ruston, El Dorado, 75 up in Camden. Dew points been mostly upper 60s. For this afternoon, when the kids get out of school, we'll be topping off just lower 90s, kind of get a break from this oppressive heat, but could also see more thunderstorm activity with more heavy downpours possible for a lot of locations further south. But definitely a nice break and change of pace. We've been dealing with the oppressive heat with temperatures near triple digits. Well, we get a break from that now. And even through the weekend, temperatures will still might be back to mid-upper 90 range, but with the drier air in place, the heat index values will not be as high as they normally would. And even better news, through next week, we're expecting to be falling to the upper 80s for daytime highs. Almost looks like it's September, but this will be the last week of August. So definitely a welcoming sight. We'll have a frontal boundary that'll be moving through Monday and Tuesday, and then some cooler air will be moving in back behind it. So yeah, something to look forward to for next week. But until then, just keep the umbrella handy, especially for areas south of I-20 for this afternoon. Wouldn't fully rule out the possibility of maybe some heavy downpours, even a gusty wind threat. But the overall instability is not going to be as high, especially considering temperatures are not as high as yesterday or the day before last. But like I said, heavy downpours, so can't fully rule it out, and gusty wind threat probably more likely further southwest along I-49, but Winfield and down into Grant Parish, LaSalle Parish, Catahoula. Again, that's really the areas we'll be watching as far as any type of strong thunderstorm activity. And then by tomorrow, we see the skies clear with that dry air that'll be mixing in. Now looking at Hurricane Aaron, it's still kind of off the coast of the Carolinas, moving northward closer towards the New England area off the Chesapeake Bay. It has been causing storm surge along the Outer Banks region of North Carolina. It will continue its northeasterly track and kind of head further back out to the North Atlantic as it will continue to weaken the further north it kind of starts to get. Now back behind Aaron, we are actually watching two cluster storms kind of revolving around a low now. One will be moving more to the northwest into more favorable conditions, which both are technically in, I would say, favorable conditions. But of course, we'll be watching those areas in particular for the next day or so. Of course, the one will kind of follow a similar track that Aaron has already taken. And then another one, of course, like I said, is further back out in the Atlantic. But no surprise at all the fact that we are actually entering kind of the more active time of the Atlantic season. So of course we'll watch those for the next couple of days. As we head into tonight, we'll fall to lower 70s. Then for tomorrow, we'll be in the lower 90s. And then we have some temperatures to look forward to next week, as by Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll fall to the upper 80s. It's Ted Back watching Fox 14 Morning News.